Some books just go into too much detail on everything they encounter. This is one of them. This is a very hard read. It's like trying to read a school book or something. He has to just sit there and describe everything he walks past and just everything that he's played with and touched, and it's just slowed down the story so much. I get lost from one paragraph to the next. I have no idea what's going on. It's just so loopy and lacks a focus on the ultimate story, the all around story. It doesn't flow. It's almost, you could say, boring. I keep struggling to get through this book. I'm about ready to give up. It's just too much detail about just ridiculous stuff that doesn't even matter. He's got to describe the desk that he walks past, and it doesn't even come back up later in the story. I've read about 50 pages or so, and it's 60 pages. I don't even know what's going on. I think he's some kind of private investigator or something. It's just a choppy book that doesn't flow. I mean, I've read some good books that have really moved. They captivate you. And I think it's the difference between not spending so much time on the silly details about, describing what's going on in the office, what kind of artwork there is, and what people are doing at each minute and stuff. It's just, if you've ever read any kind of school book, they just, like a science book or something, it's as dry as that. That's what this book is. It's very dry. I mean, there are some good books out there if they go into extreme detail. See, he's trying to balance going in the extreme detail and then also trying to tell a story and make it flow. Like, Stephen King was a master at going into detail about the gore and all the death and stuff. He would go into great detail that'd make you wince. Okay, with like the guy that was dismembered in his guts, and he tripped over his own intestines trying to get to the cockpit in a plane that was about to crash to try to steer it in the right direction. Stephen King goes into some gory details that really keep you captivated. This guy, he tries to go into details a lot, but it's just he passes over a lot, and then it gets choppy. He's just darting from a picture on the wall to the desk, to what the guy's holding in his hand, to what's on the ceiling, and the doors looks like this, and it's just, wow, it's too much. There are other books that really flow. I'm reading this other book where it's just some person is just on a quest. I think they're some kind of artist or something. There's a lot more flow by taking out details. If you take out details, the story moves a little faster. People don't get so annoyed by just things that don't matter so much. If you're gonna describe something, make it matter. Make us come back to it if we have to. Are we gonna return to this particular place that you're describing? I mean, if not, maybe you don't need to describe it so much. Like, I think this person thinks that if you give all kinds of detail, it's a way to give like the mood for the moment. But you don't need to describe the building and the room they're in to give the impression of the mood. Just say that they're feeling like under pressure or something, or they're relaxed. Not the room measures 9 feet by 5 feet. It's something to think about.